Before we get into the video, I just want to say if you ever want to know more what the training was like and what we learned, watch my friend Dorian Pognant's video on his 8 months of training here and everything that he learned. This video is more about my experience in China. Here's a rough recap of what happened in China. This was the school. It's in Hongqian Martial Arts School. Pretty awesome. This is where we train outside. And in there's where we train when we're inside, when it's rainy or whatever. That building's where we eat and sleep. We have chickens, there's dogs, there's another dog. Those dogs had baby dogs. Pretty cute. This is where I sleep, that's my room. We had the infamous Stronger Your Mind poster in our room. The first day I was there on Friday, we did power stretching, which is so painful. They force you into deep stretches without breaking you. It's so painful, but it does work. After cleaning up the mats, cleaning the school, we went on our 10K run with the Stronger Your Mind poster to the tea shop. My mom came with me for the first week of the camp to try it out too. We took a tuk-tuk into town, which was super fun. We made friends with the tuk-tuk lady and then went into this park called Malingshan Park. They had such cool views and of course I had to do a backflip. We played laser tag that night and then my mom left the next morning. It goes so fast. The next day the camp asked if anyone was right-handed and only spoke English until age 7. It was me and my friend Alex. So this guy took us to this town Shuzhou to do some experiments with us.
Getting these things on is going to be so fine.
They scanned our brains, and it was interesting, but it was fun. Nothing happened to us, I hope. I got my first basic form down. I forget the name of this one, but it's a bunch of basic poses that you hold in sequence one after the other. Ignore my bad form. There's always something I could have improved on. We did some sanda, which is kind of like Chinese kickboxing, and I suck at it. But, you know, that's why we try. You know, we get better. I had some weekly Chinese lessons. By the way, this is what our group looked like. One weekend, me, Dean, and Peter took a trip over to climb Taishan Mountain. It's a 6,000 step busy mountain, and I swear we were the only foreigners. Some of us walked, some of us were carried. We hiked all the way down there. That's the halfway point. All the way up to here. Of course I had to do a backflip. And another. We got some pretty darn cool photos. I mean, look at that. We even did some kung fu poses. We went to go eat, and I'm not sure if it was Google Translate or the actual menu, but not sure if I want to eat oil-consuming baby food. I bought this rock, we went to the tea shop, ate dinner, taught some backflips, learned Chinese, ate more food. The food was amazing. The master's mom, Mama Bao, cooked twice a day, 7 days a week. She's the best, we love her. Here's some more dog photos. I forgot to mention every Thursday we do conditioning. We toughen our hands by chopping them on these rice bags for 20 minutes. So we warm them up so that eventually, over months and months, we can start breaking brick. Today some people tried the bricks. I don't have the video, but they eventually got it. Here's Master Bao showing us how it's done. I did some homework, Chinese homework, doggy. I forgot to mention that every day, twice a day, before the long classes, we do this warm-up. 20 push-ups, 20 squats, and a 2K run. Ashley had her birthday. The school got some cats. Literally the cutest cats ever. On Friday again, we did our painful power stretching, followed by school cleaning, and then our 10K run, all the way to the tea shop. The doggy started to walk. Oh, you found a stick? Every night we played cards, so fun. It was the coolest table ever for cards. Like, come on, look at that dealing. It's a game called Durak. By the way, this is what my desk setup looked like, and this is the hallway between each rooms. There was a professional freediver guy that came. He owned his own school, and he gave us a breath-holding workshop. I held my breath for 3.5 minutes. On Tuesdays we have takedowns class. I mean, the name kind of speaks for itself. Oh yeah, a while back this kid bought fish at the academy, but then he left, so we had to give it to another girl. That girl left, so she gave it to Dorian. Poor fish being passed around. I forgot to add on Thursday after those hand conditioning, we did punching. Punching each other in the shoulder, the chest, arms, everywhere. After this, we do more power training and tree climbing. Friday again, here's some more photos of power stretching. Terrible when you're being stretched, but such a fun time when you're the one stretching. These are my two good friends, Alex and Johan. We all arrived at about the same time. Some more doggy photos. Dean had his final staff performance, so we all went out for dinner. This meal was $4.
No.
We had our final card game night as most of the people playing cards were leaving that weekend. I got my first acupuncture. We went shopping in New Belalumpalapa. Saw some 2-in-1 clothes, some funny rip-off brands. Yep. Although some of it was cool. Chinese homework. We had a crazy bonfire with all of the coaches. It was awesome. We did some more tree hugging. It's harder than it looks. They make you hold it for minutes at a time. Did some running with people. Some more birthday movies. I always try to find a good place to drum. Keep up my practice, you know?
Don't act like I never told you. Like I told you.
Always gotta go to the tea shop. I made friends with this drum teacher in a drum shop. Since the core card player group was gone, some other people came and they liked playing ping pong, so we started a new trend. Every night we played ping pong for like hours. We got some new updates to our room, so this is what it looks like now. My roommate bought a carpet, someone left and gave us their old TV. My roommate's into buying Naruto cards, made a pretty cool wall. I mean, he's got a way cooler side than mine. This is what it's like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when we have forms classes. Here's Master Yen showing us the movements. Even though he doesn't speak English, he's such a good teacher. We'll basically try to memorize the movements, and then he'll give us any pointers and tips. And then, of course, we speed it up. My phone died, and I got this notification saying my battery is fake, so it stopped charging. Because I didn't have a phone, I had to get my roommate to come with me to this small town Shinyi, where we'd go to the Apple store and try to get it fixed. We went to the Apple store, and they said we'd have to go to either Hong Kong or Japan to fix it. We decided to pass the time by getting some sushi, but then my roommate drops his phone, so now we're in the middle of China, no phone, which means no maps, and that's our main form of payment. Luckily, I still had some cash in my pocket, so we went back to the Apple store and I had to pay that guy to order us a DD home. Thursday again, we did some hand conditioning. This is the master in front of us, Master Bao, and this is all of us. You can't even compare. Did another 10K run, took some photos with strangers. We went to the big city again. I got my phone fixed from this third-party store. We played some ping pong with these kids. I mean, look at that spin. We went to this ancient village, which was pretty cool. That's Tim. That's Tim. Fake moon, by the way. We walked around, took some photos. It was cool. Back at the academy, some people bought these suits, including me, took some cool photos, trained more. I found out there's an outside upstairs area to this place. It's so cool. The view's just insane. Insane. We had our weekly acrobatics class where the coaches taught me how to do a round-off backflip. Theirs was so much cooler. Like, I can't even compete. Even when he falls, he still lands in superhero mode. I forgot to mention, on Thursdays, instead of our normal push-ups, squats, run, we do this Qigong warm-up where we walk in circles with our hands up, and then we do this big long Qigong meditation. Straight into hand conditioning. And of course tried the bricks again. Crazy. I tried it. That one hurt my hands so much. Oh man. I bought some fashionable shoes. We ate out, more dinner. Day before my 18th birthday, we all went ziplining. Straight into riding whatever these are called. We went to another ancient village. This place was pure lights everywhere. It's just magical. Took some more photos. On my birthday, we tried to go paintball gunning, but it turns out it was just an airsoft place. Oh, that was so fun. I tried versing this pro.
Oh! Oh, Blake! Oh! Oh!
Then we had an awesome dinner, but I forgot to take photos. I started learning staff form. I got like 75% done, just trying to get it good and smooth before I try to go super fast. Here, I'll speed it up. It's a long form, but it's fun. It's fun. It's super hard. There's always something you can improve on. You think you get it good, and then the master's like, again. I did get the basic movements pretty fast, which I'm proud of. My roommate Naum left. I can't believe we didn't get any photos, but he was awesome. He's going to train Muay Thai in Thailand now. After our final power training day, which I can't believe I didn't get any photos of, but it was basically push-ups, squats, wheelbarrows, jumping, all that stuff. Probably the hardest I've pushed myself ever in a workout. We always finish it with some tree hugging, and then it's time for me to pack up. One of my last dinners at the academy, we watched Frog Vlogs, which is my band's vlog. I highly recommend it. We went to space. All of us leaving that weekend, we did our final performance.
Go. Go. Finish.
Our last Greenleaf tea. Then we played pool as our final night, went on this fun roller coaster ride. We filmed our first Douyin, which is Chinese TikTok. And then it's time to leave. It's 12:37. I have to leave in 6 hours. I have to pack and sleep. We said our final goodbyes and then packed up the car. Bro, the luggage didn't fit in the trunk. Before leaving, I went to Beijing for a couple days. The hostel was $7 a night. I explored the town for a day. Oh, this is how they get so good at drumming. In Beijing, I met up with my old friend Lion. Took a selfie and met these guys. The four of us that all left the academy at the same time, we met up in Beijing to see the Great Wall. Not gonna lie, it was a lot steeper than I thought it would be. Yeah, it was so cool. Here's inside, outside. We went up top here, did some kung fu. It was a fun time, and of course, I had to do a backflip. Now that I'm 18, I can go to bars in China. So now I can say that my first bar experience was in China. Now I had to go back to Suzhou for my flight out. This hostel had a box relaxation place. It was pretty cool. This is what my room looked like. It was also about $10 a night. I had to buy another bag for the flight home. I'm such a happy tourist. Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. I got my first breakfast in a plastic bag, explored the city a little. I'm just walking in the middle of China. And sometimes I think, how did I get to be walking in the middle of China? Ni hao. That night I went to the local mall and made friends with this group of singers. I sang a song with them, not gonna show that video. My last night, I went to a restaurant by myself, and this big group of people asked if I wanted to join them. Apparently, I was the only foreigner they've ever seen. My last morning, I went for a morning run, and this is what I saw. Yeah, everyone's just doing Tai Chi and dancing. This is why they're always so smiley and happy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. My last meal in China was actually my first sandwich and blended smoothie, and then I had to leave. These 2 months were one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I would go back in a heartbeat. Happy to be home, but I do miss it. I don't miss the toilets, though.